Chwileczkę, Stanisławie, pozwólcie, że przedstawię was po polsku.
Just a moment, Stanislaw. Please allow me to introduce you in Polish. Greetings, world, and greetings, everyone in SevenSpot. We have a special treat for you today. Stanislaw Stelmach is going to show us his 7 in Polish, and I'm letting Google Translate do all the work. Listen up.
Because I'm not sure
Pozdrowienia świat i pozdrowienia dla wszystkich członków SevenSpot. Dziś mamy specjalną prezentację prosto z Polski. Cześć Stanisław, jak się dzisiaj miewasz?
I'm fine.
How are you? You're doing good? Okay, I'm going to respond in Polish. Or the computer is.
Dobrze, dziękuję.
Dobrze, dobrze.
Okay, thank you for being with us today. Can you show us your 7 and tell us all about it?
Dziękuję, że jesteście dziś z nami. Czy możesz pokazać nam swoją 7 i opowiedzieć o niej?
Okay, now you're on your own, Stanislaw. I'm going to turn the camera around and you can show us your wonderful 7.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. But I don't know how to change my camera. My camera
Just rotate it around so we can see.
My camera is looking for my face only.
Yeah, it's all right. Just turn it it doesn't work that way. My phone is the same way. Well, just turn just reverse. Oh no, we've lost you. Folks, this is the magic of telephony in the 21st century. We lost the feed, but I am absolutely certain that Stanislav will be back, and we'll do it in simple form. But I will comment on this. Stanislav sent me some notes about his car, and he sent it to me in Polish, which I immediately put into Google Translate. And he said, "Hi, Jim." This is Google speaking. My car is a Tiger Cat E1. I built it myself in 2006 from parts manufactured under license by Tiger in Poznan. I also bought a Ford Sierra for cheap parts in Germany. The car was in very good condition and had low mileage, 140,000 kilometers. He also added that the engine in the Ford Sierra was a Pinto 2000 engine, and it was on carburetors. And he said he's owned it, and everything has been going extremely well for 15 years. He said off air that his car isn't very special. Every car is special. Now I'm just going to ask you, I'm going to show you with my phone, because my phone is older too. You see, I've hold it like this. When I'm looking at myself, I do this, but I'm going to ask you just to turn it around so that you can see the car. Atta boy. Well done. Excellent. All right. Now you can tell us all about it.
Okay.
In Polish, go for it.
Tak. Ten samochód zbudowałem osobiście na podwórku. Pracowałem przy nim 5 miesięcy po godzinach pracy w 2005 roku. W 2005 roku zacząłem jeździć jesienią.
Piękna 7.
Samochód, dziękuję.
I said it's a beautiful 7.
A widać coś w ogóle? Czy coś w ogóle widać? Do you see something? Because I'm not sure.
No, you're everything is showing beautifully. Don't worry, keep going. Yeah. Dobra robota.
Aha, tak, of course. To jest kit car budowany przez firmę Cieluch w Poznaniu.
Aha.
Kupiłem i trochę pokombinowałem. No i cieszę się do tej pory. Auto jest ciągle w eksploatacji. Ciągle gotowe do drogi, jak widać.
Wspaniale.
Tutaj są. To jest wszystko bardzo tanim kosztem zbudowane i w miarę szybko, bo miałem mało czasu, żeby męczyć się latami przy samochodzie. Musiałem po prostu jeździć. I robiłem to w miarę szybko, jak mogłem i jak warunki pozwalały. Jeżdżę sporo, jak jest pogoda. Jak nie ma pogody, też jeżdżę. Jest to jakieś spełnienie. Ja wcześniej bawiłem się samochodami zabytkowymi i właśnie ostatnie auto zabytkowe, jakie miałem, to był Ford Eiffel Roadster z 1935 roku, który był ciągle w robocie i ciągle
I love it.
brakowało pieniędzy na skończenie tego pięknego Roadstera. A widzę, że się starzeje, więc zacząłem przyspieszać. Sprzedałem samochód zabytkowy, kupiłem kitkara i jeżdżę ostro,
Dobra robota.
Kocham
Dobra
twoją siódemkę.
Tak jest.
I said I love your seven, folks.
Tutaj
It is. It's beautiful.
to jest namiot, który
Looks like you've frozen up a bit. Maybe you could just step back a step or two, Stanislaw. Well, while we're waiting for that, I will say that he's not very he's a little bit, he's not overly proud of his car, but I will say that I am extremely proud. Anybody who I know from speaking from my own experience of building a 7, anytime that anybody spends the time to build a car, it's something special in and of itself. It's a labor of love, and it's a labor of process that you go through. I don't know about your experience with building a 7, but I found that in mine it was very much my own engineering experience, because although you have a kit and you have a donor, everything else is literally in your own hands and is truly your own expression. I quite like what Stanislaw has done. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I know he'll be coming back in just a moment. He's going to make this feed one more time, and then perhaps we'll just have a quick chat to say, I'm going to say I love what he's done. I'm extremely proud of what he's done. I've got that written down in my notes in Polish, so I'm going to share that with him, because I couldn't possibly do it verbally myself. Slavic languages, well, I shouldn't say that. I enjoy Slavic languages, but I find Polish to be a challenge. It's just simply it's a unique Slavic language, and it bears resemblance to some of the things I do know in like Croatian and Serbian, but it's a little bit different. So while we're waiting for the feed, I'm just going to finish up with what I was saying about building a 7. In my case, it was a project that I took on with my children, and it was a wonderful bonding experience to do that, because my son was very interested in going into trade school. Both of my kids were interested in going into trade school, so it was a good experience for them to wrench. And in my youngest son's case, it was a good experience because it basically pointed him to his life skills that he now employs as an auto tech. So with that, I'm going to wait for this feed, but it looks like it's going to be a moment. If we do not hear back from Stanislaw immediately, or not immediately, but soon, then maybe we'll just end this feed and we'll get back to him as quickly as we possibly can. But anyways, I'm just going to, it looks like we're not going to be able to finish up the way I wanted to, so I'm going to say, Stanislaw, if you'll get to see this on your Facebook feed, and I want to say thank you so very much for sharing with us your car. I find it quite gorgeous. And I really like the fact that you use it so very much. You don't use it for racing. You don't use it for exhibitions. You use it for your own enjoyment. And I love the fact that you take it camping. You've got your own trailer with a tent on top of it. What a guy. It's absolutely fabulous. Anyway, with that, we're going to wind it down. I'm going to say thank you, folks, for tuning in. And I'm going to look forward to reaching out to Stanislaw in just a moment. And just to say personally, thank him so very much. Cheers for now. And we look forward to even more virtual and socially distanced sevens soon.